Japan are looking to get a flying start here in the long race towards the finish line. This is a day for optimism, for hope, for dreaming of what might be. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
Frank Rijkaard's presence here in the middle will be massive, Peter. He's so physically dominant, such a destroyer.
But he does have a certain X-factor as well, doesn't he?
Yeah, and that's the side of his game that makes him so special, that ability to play on the front foot, triggering counter-attacks, quickening the tempo, and even carrying the ball forward, if required.
Which has come to be expected from players in that position now, but at the time, of course, it was revolutionary.
Absolutely was.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Big chance, shapes to shoot! It's there!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. In with the challenge. It's not an especially good pass, that. Passing is crisp and sharp. And here's Bojan.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Rooney! Oh, it's come loose. An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him. Milan have their second corner now. And now they can spring out of defence. And this is Bale. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And this is Luis Suarez. And he's cut it out. That's a lovely, neat pass. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Now, can they get him away? Messi. It's a mighty effort against the crossbar. It's in. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
He has found a way through. Oh, that was vital.
Japan are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after lost causes.
Yeah, and you need a lot of movement up front if you're going to make it work.
Not the most convincing of passes. Xavi Alonso. Can he get on the end of this? Plenty to aim at here. He's found a way through.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Flings in across. Milan have the chance to go the other way. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Now it's Rooney. Ferdinand aims beyond the defence, and it's Beckham. It's a searching pass. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having...
Takes the shot! He's got away with one there.
And this is why almost every team presses from the front these days, Peter. If you get it right, it creates more chances.
Rijkaard. Beraldo. And it's Rijkaard. Now Fiore. Howson. And it's Rijkaard. Some resolute defending there. Plays a sharp little ball here. Picked out brilliant. And the finish! Just cruising! They are cruising! And the lead is extended still further.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
A case now of complete control. Luis Suarez. Beraldo. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Brilliantly cut out. Japan heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. And it's Rooney. Bojan.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That's a lovely, delicate pass. Szoboszlai goes on a charge down the left. Looking for the run. Oh, well played. Messi. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Out to the right. And he's in on goal. Szoboszlai. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Bojan. Bale. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Japan, 3 goals to the good after a really excellent first half that's been intriguing to watch. That could spell trouble. Big chance! He scored! 3! He is flying! A vast presence, and there is no stopping him. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Can he get it through? It's Rooney! Really well taken goal. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision.
Shot a goal! Keeper's got his work done.
Ibrahimovic has just shown why those situations demand a higher grade of focus. He fluffed it.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Rijkaard. Now Fiore. Now it's Szoboszlai. So we've reached the hour mark. Bale. Messi. And he's away. Good running, strong and purposeful. Rooney. Distributed tidily. He's picked his way through. Bojan. Real chance here. Ferdinand did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And this is Ibrahimovic. Milan needed that, they really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Oh, no question, that's a foul. So bring it on. Height, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Against Japan.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. There's the whistle, and here we go.
Well, Michael Owen is, of course, likely to be the key player here, Peter. The mere sniff of a chance, and he's away.
Who's arguing phenomenal pace as well.
Well, his pace was his game, really. It makes defenders nervous knowing that at the slightest misjudgment, he's probably uncatchable.
He gets big! Oh, crossbar! Bale! Goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
I'm still trying to figure out how he managed to get that contact. That's a super volley.
So, a breakthrough already. Chooses to go cross-field.
Good switch, that.
Beckham. And it's Messi. And this is Luis Suarez.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Bale. He rises! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And that's definitely not his best. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Stoichkov picks it up out wide. Well read, and the danger is averted. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Oh, can he get onto this? Pullet is always looking to break lines. Van der Ven cuts out the pass. That's good vision. Zanetti getting this one clear. He is just caressing the ball. It's a promising position. Bale. Too much pressure, and he's lost the ball. Not the most accurate pass. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Van der Ven can get it clear.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Nicely weighted ball. Tries to pass it through. No, it's come to nothing. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Well read, nice interception. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Van der Ven attempts a clearance. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Van der Ven calmly anticipates. And that has left him in a heap. Japan are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. Bale, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. That's an imaginative pass. Hangs one in. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Now, what about a counter-attack? Ferdinand cuts it out. No, that's been intercepted. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Threads one in. Played back in. Nice interception, well timed. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
It's a searching pass.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan
Beckham
here.
chasing after it. And that's another good win of the ball. Passing is crisp and sharp. The ball's gone astray. Costa Curta did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party... And a chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Ibrahimovic really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps, that's not too much to ask.
Japan are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good. That gets things going for the second half.
Japan definitely want to carry on in a similar manner.
Oh, there's the shot! And it's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
So that's 2 now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Passes short and sharp. Malaysia looking to pass their way through. Rodri. Tries to play it through. Stoichkov! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Stoichkov clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Chance! Oh, that is very close.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
And he's picked it up out wide. Messi. Beckham. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. It's their second corner of the game. Cleared without complication. Bastoni wins the duel this time. And he's there to get it away. All the way back. Ibrahimovic being hounded, manhandled at times.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter.
Pirlo.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
He's being urged to shoot. It's Ibrahimovic! It's a loose ball. Aimed in towards the centre. And he gets rid in a hurry. Stoichkov. It's a pretty loose pass. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Bale, he slings it. Oh, smashing header! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. A great delivery and a finish to match.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Rijkaard. And it's Beckham. Messi. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Bale has it in a wide position. Just needed better contact. And smartly reclaimed. Defending was strong and firm. Pirlo. Luis Suarez. Now that looks a decent ball. Van de Ven. Costa Curta. Rijkaard. Zanetti.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Bastoni. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Brilliantly cut out. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Japan clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Oh no, what has happened here? Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Costa Curta. Van de Ven. Japan are almost home and dry now. Rijkaard. Rodri. That has been cut short. Ferdinand is very much of the non-shell pass school of defending. Thuram. He has found a way through. Ferdinand defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Thuram. It's Ferdinand. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Rijkaard. Thuram. Ferdinand. Hullet.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Confirmation that there will be 2-minute stoppage time. Zanetti does really well to win the ball there. And it's Messi. Hullet. And that will be the final act. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas.